This is ESBR Boxing. Delighted as always to be joined by Dean Whyte. Dean, you always give us some of your time when I see you. Really appreciate it. First question is, how are you? How have you been?
I'm not bad, not bad. It's been a great day today with boxing, with this press conference. We had 2 in 1. So yeah, man, it's been interesting. Bit of banter, humour, and whatnot. So yeah, it's been a not bad day.
Good to see you again. Just thoughts on this fight. Should Chris Eubank Jr. be taking this rematch in your opinion?
Look, when you're losing or when you lose, sometimes if there's an opportunity to redeem yourself and you can see where you went wrong and where you made a mistake, it is best to do so. And he's getting paid a hell of a lot of money. Where else is he going to go to get this kind of money? So either way it is, he's going to be winning in life, winning in financials, winning in if he can redeem himself. So it's not a problem for him to go and work on the flaws and look back at the fight and see where he came up short. And I've got to commend him. Dillian was in a position with Povetkin similar. There's not many people that can and have the mental capacity to come and overlook mentally to deal with those demons, to come back and face their nemesis that is in front of them, that did that to them. So you know what, credit to him, and hopefully all is well for both guys, and they put on a great show for us on June the 17th.
Yeah, just a couple of months to go. Just thoughts on the press conference. Obviously, entertaining press conference last time out, entertaining press conference this time. Some people talk about not winning press conferences or getting the upper hand. Just kind of thoughts on who came out better in that. In that.
To be honest, I thought it was quite a plain. It was quite a humble, funny, bantery. Obviously, Smith had his little one-liners, and Eubank had some quirky, crazy stuff he comes up with in there. I think one of them was, he said, did you think he was better than he was, or he said no? Did you underestimate him? Yes. So it's that similar question, So it was a bit. Some of the stuff he said is quite funny, but look, it's showbiz, it's TV, and obviously there was humour here. Maybe some people online or on TV at home will find it humorous and tune in because of that. Or they want to tune in because they want to probably see him get his head punched in again. Love him or loathe him, it is showbiz. And he entertains, he brings value, So for both guys, credit to both guys, man. I don't know if anyone particularly won. I think it was quite cool. I saw Smith was subtly whispering stuff to him saying, buddy, you're going to get smashed again. I saw the lips, like you're going to get done again, son. That. So it was quite funny. So both guys are chomping at the bits, and he wants to continue to prove that it wasn't just a shock win. I am the better man, and he wants to redeem himself to say, look, it was just you got lucky, and now it's my time to shine. I'm going to get revenge, and so on.
Absolutely. I think boxing fans, are always saying, like, what happens next after June 17th? Don't want to touch on that too much, but if Eubank Jr. was to lose again, obviously Liam Smith is the favourite going into this fight. Do you think he'll retire? Do you think that'll be it for him?
I don't think he'll retire. There's still good fights for him out there. It's just that he'll come up short, and he needs to go and have a long, hard look in the mirror and maybe look at the team he has, and maybe especially training team, and maybe want to reevaluate and go with someone else. Because if you've gone this far with someone and you're continuing to lose, you might want to reshuffle the deck again, the pack, and have a look. It's not. Huh? Of course. So look, they said that about Joshua. Joshua's lost twice, but Joshua's come back. He fought Franklin. Potentially might be fighting Dillian. Might go in this 4-man tournament, and it's so much money still on the table for him, just like there is for Eubank, because he's a household name. So regardless if he loses today, he's still a young man, and there's opportunities that be hungry guys coming up that might have titles that he can fight to redeem himself, that he is maybe better than. He might just not be better than Liam Smith. There might be guys who are closer on the table that he might be able to fight and make good money, but he might be better than. And this is just boxing sometimes, Sometimes some people have just got your number.
Another fight Chris Eubank Jr. was linked with recently is obviously that Conor Benn fight that never happened. Where do you think this leaves Conor Benn? I know it's been kind of a messy few months here. I know there's still a lot of stuff going on. Conor Benn's rumoured to be fighting on the same night, June 17th. Do you think that's going to happen? And any ideas on who Conor Benn's going to face?
Sure, what's going on with Conor Benn? I don't really tune into what's going on too much. I know him, and I wish him the best. Hopefully he will resolve whatever is going on in his career. If he does fight, then maybe we'll watch it, but I don't know. I'm not too sure. I've just been concentrating on my shows and other stuff, and I'm here today. I haven't been to a press conference for a while, to be honest, actually. I just realised, but I've been overawed with what I'm doing myself, so I've just been facing my front. But let's see what happens, man. Hopefully he'll redeem himself and he'll get opportunities to come back and fight, and we'll see him, because he was on a roll, he had momentum, he was doing really good, so let's see.
Just a couple more questions, Dean. May 27th, we've got these 3 big fights, 3 well-targeted fights on DAZN, BT Sport and Sky as well. Just your thoughts on kind of what the best show is, who's going to come out on top May 27th.
Where's that show again? Which one's that?
So you've got Michael Conor fighting for a world title in Belfast, Coley versus Billam Smith, and then Lara Wood too in Manchester.
I think I'll be at Bournemouth because it's a bit closer.
On the beach again?
On the beach. Love it. Oh, we had an amazing time on the beach. So yeah, I think I'll be down there. I was just talking to my pal. He's the co-promoter, so I'll probably be down there. But yeah, Conor, good fight. He was at my show about 10 days ago. Conor supporting his teammates. So yeah, credit to my good boy. Hopefully he does well. And what's the next show on that day?
Lara Wood 2 in Manchester.
Oh, that's another good show. It's a good show. These guys are clashing all the dates, man. It's very annoying. See, as a fan, if you wanted to go to them, you couldn't. Even on June the 10th, I've got a show. Sky's got a show. But Matchroom's going to put on a show. Too many shows on the same day, man. The fans are spoiled for choice, and at the same time, it's not being able to be given a chance to see all the fights. They should plan it a bit better. Yeah. But hey, it is what it is.
Lots of stuff going on. Just two final questions, Dean. First one.
You said that
I'm sorry. Okay, you never know with you. This heavyweight tournament that's allegedly going on in Saudi Arabia in December. Do you believe that it can really happen? What are your thoughts?
Sure. If anyone can make it happen, it's the Saudis. They've got the financial restraint and resources to do it. They've got endless stream of money, and they're the only ones that's going to be able to bring those kind of guys together. Because Tyson Fury ain't fucking about. He wants a big super bag. And he ain't coming to play no skin teeth with nobody and take any short change in his money. So if that is going to happen, they're going to have to pay him absolutely huge, humongous money. Deontay Wilder maybe a bit more restraint and will work. And Anthony Joshua is someone who's going to demand huge money as well. So, but maybe more realistic to do that with him. Deontay Wilder, Usyk, that might be more realistic. Tyson Fury wants the bag, and he wants the full bag, and nothing less than that. So hey.
Final question for me, Dean. Always interested to know what's going on with Black Box Global. How many shows you got coming up in the summer? Where are they going to be? What's going to happen?
So yeah, we've been super active. I think we've just finished our third or fourth show so far of the year, which is a hell of a run. We've had a show May the 7th, which we had to reschedule, a few injuries and pull out. So we've moved it back to June the 24th. And then we're going to be June the 10th, June the 24th in Maidstone, July the 29th back at Tolworth. And then we're off for a month, probably until September. And then we're back, I think, 2 times September, and then we're back in November. So we've got a full roster, full year of shows. And, the Prince is here. Let me bring the Prince in quickly. I don't know if you're going to be able to see him. You might have to pull all the way back out. You got him in there?
So, yeah, we'll sort it, yeah.
We're hoping we're going to get him out in July. And then hopefully in September we're having fighting for the vacant title that's out there, maybe the IBO vacant title. So, yeah, we're still in negotiations and plans for that. So it's looking good, and we'll have that on a TV channel, maybe a broadcaster will put it on, which we've kind of verbally agreed. So we're in a good position. The Prince will be back a couple of times this year. We'll get him active, get him in tip-top shape and ready to claim his crown jewels.
Really, great to be joined by you as well, Prince. Good win for you a couple of weeks ago. I'll leave the final word with you. I've stolen enough of Dean's time, but yeah, what Dean's kind of said it. But what can we expect from you this year?
World title, simple as that. Becoming the first Indian world champion, and more knockouts, of course.
Just final question. I know everyone's kind of talking about whether the fight with you and Sonny Edwards will happen. As things stand, it looks like he's fighting June 10th. Is not the number one priority? Is a big priority to fight him in the next 12 months? Would you say?
If I'm honest, yeah, but there's other weight divisions that I can get a world title in. It's not just Sonny. He's not the only bearer of a world title. I quite like the Isaac Lowe fight. If I'm honest, we can meet in the middle, and yeah, I can take him out.
All right, gents. Thanks both of you for your time. We'll speak to you again soon. Okay. Thanks, guys. Cheers. Thanks, guys.